this man had received that there was given to him a messenger of Satan to buffet him. Listen to this point one of this little message. Anytime you have great revelations of God, there will always be opposition to you. If there is no opposition to you, I submit there is little or no revelation. So how bad do you want the revelation? Do you want it bad enough to understand that there will be opposition to you? Anytime the devil applauds you, you're not living for Christ. But if you give him a heart attack every morning, then maybe, just maybe, you are doing something right. And he said these wonderful things, that though because of my revelations I could easily be exalted above measure, but there is something that keeps me going, and it is the grace of God. Because see, I want to get rid of all this buffeting. Everywhere Paul went, if you will study his life, there were always Judaizers and other idiots that were always starting stupid arguments about some dumb thing. There was always going on. And it doesn't matter if he preached, it didn't matter if he raised the dead, whatever he did, there was always idiots available to cause some confusion. But we find that it was because of his revelation. When you got revelation on the inside, it follows the devil on the outside.
Yes, come on now.
So how much God do you have on the inside? Your grace, not his grace, but your grace. How much does God affect your life? How much does God control your life? How much does God make you shut up when you feel that you got a right to run your life? How much does God make you sit down when standing seems to be a good idea? How much does God call you to shut up, sit down, and be quiet and suffer the wrong when you are right? But my grace is sufficient. You don't need any help. You're going through some mess, but you don't need any help. All you need is my grace. You need my influence in your life so that the people will see the God that's demonstrated. Because see, the less of you, the more I'm revealed. God help me to decrease, that you might increase. God help them to see the God in me. Help them to see the glory within me. Help them to see so much God in me that when they hear stories about how I used to be, they say it can't be the same man. Ain't no way in the world they can be the same man. Your grace. The Bible tells us here that my strength, God's strength, comes into its own in your weakness. Let me develop this for you.
yes, sir. Work on it.
What it means is simply this. When you're going through foolish stuff and you want to slap the taste out of their mouth, but you know you can't slap the taste out of their mouth because it means that you're ready to blow 2 fuses, have a heart attack, and then kill them. But you are cool because of his grace, his influence in your life, controlling you. And you know there were days that you'd told a piece of your mind and you'd have a worldwide jail ministry because you would be in jail. But rather you are praying for them and you know they're out to get you. But it is his grace. Working on you. Working on the inside. There is something working on the inside of you that is transforming you into the image of Christ. So how is your grace? Exactly how is it? If you feel that you have to have the last word, maybe you need to work on your grace. If you feel that you need to vindicate yourself, maybe you need to work on your grace. If you are sick and tired of them ripping and running all over you, maybe you need to work on your grace. If all you can find is fault, then I know you need to work on your grace. But the Bible says that perfection or completeness is when I'm weak.